and wind could become an issue, even though the flags are straight down at this point. Amber Anning in 6, Aaliyah Butler in 7, and Anning already making up the stagger on Aaliyah Butler. And she is deceptively fast. She just doesn't have the look of the turnover of someone who's covering the kind of ground that she does, but it's amazing how fast she is.
Well, we saw her anchor that 4x100 meter team of Arkansas early on, and they easily qualified, but there you see her with about 175 meters to go. She really pushed the pace fast, but this is what Chris Johnson wants you to do. He wants you to get out. He wants you to establish. He wants to push the pace, make the rest of the athletes in the field really think and hurt just a little bit. There you see Amber Anning. She was able to back off just a little bit. Now she's cruising.
Isabella Whitaker of Penn on her inside. She's going to get the second automatic qualifying position, but Anning, an easy run for her in 50.67. So she qualifies through easily. Isabella Whitaker at 51.05, the second automatic qualifier. And Anning really went out hard that first 200.
Well, she really did, and then she let up down this last 100. But she made this 400 meter easy on herself. She got it early when she had the energy. And then that last 150, she just goes into cruise mode. But outstanding run for Isabella Whitaker. Just inside of her season best. She ran her season best at the Florida relays, but look at the relaxation in Amber Anning's face. No stress whatsoever.
So Anning through easily, winning that heat in 50.67. Isabella Whitaker of Penn. The second automatic qualifier was Jermacia Arnold, who had made a nice move off the turn, but just ran out of gas. She finished third at 51.42 meters flat when he was at Florida. So 4 Arkansas Razorbacks in these 400 meters heats. 4 of the 12 from the West Prelim they qualified through. So it's Mouton in 4, Effiong in 5, and Price in 6. Only 2 automatically qualifying through, so someone has got to hope to get through on a time qualifier. And Mouton is really lagging in this first 150 meters.
Well, I was going to say Rosie Effiong and Nikisha Price went out nice and hard, but so did Mace Varela of Auburn. She decides to take a little bit of a chance and push hard in that first 200 meters, but now here the Razorbacks begin to take over.
Arkansas running that collegiate record 4x400 relay at this West Prelims in Fayetteville just a couple weeks ago. Rachel Joseph is also going well in lane number 3, but it is going to be Nikisha Price followed by her teammate Rosie Effiong. Those are your 2 automatic qualifiers, and very close between Mouton and Kimberly Harris of Georgia for that 3rd spot. Of course, that 3rd spot, you have to hope that you've run fast enough. 51.50 for Mouton, who caught up very, very slowly but finished strong. But it was a 1-2 sweep for the Lady Razorbacks.
Well, with 100 meters to go, you just talk about the conditioning of the Arkansas Razorbacks, Lady Razorbacks. Here you go. You see Nikisha Price. She just has another gear. Rosie Effiong, she has another gear. That's what the Razorbacks are able to do. And they say it's a, you know, we'll hear from Amber Anning here in the finals, but it's a special place, and it's not for the faint of heart. You've got to be one tough cookie to get through the workouts there in Fayetteville.
So 49.87 for Nikisha Price. That is the 3rd fastest run in these championships. Effiong at 50.42 just cruised through into the final. Arkansas could easily sweep this thing. And that freshman that we're talking about, Kaylin Brown of Arkansas, has been under 50 seconds 4 times this year. I mean, 50 seconds flat was the holy grail until just a couple of years ago. And the collegiate record holder, by the way, from Arkansas, Britton Wilson. Brianna White of Tennessee in 5, Kaylin Brown of Arkansas in 6, and then Jontasia Jones of Southern Cal, the senior, out there in lane number 8.
Well, there goes Kaylin Brown, just following her coach's instructions to the tee. Get out, push it hard in that first 150. Establish a good rhythm, establish a good pace. Make everybody else now do the work to catch you. She can come through 200 meters. She can evaluate where she's at, and she just wants to find a tempo and a rhythm that she can hold all the way to the finish.
Ella Onojuevo of LSU is responding to that early fast pace, as is Brianna White now. Kaylin Brown, an easy victor here in this third and final heat. It's going to be close for second place. Jones from Southern California trying to get it, but she's not going to get there. It is Onojuevo of LSU and Nigeria, the sophomore. She ends up getting the second automatic spot. 49.82 for Brown, her 5th trip under 50 seconds in her freshman year.
And this is phenomenal. Look, and what I love about what the Arkansas Lady Razorbacks are doing here, you got 100 meters to go, you got a big lead. They could slow down, they could look around, and they could just chill. But when you're in a runner's groove, when you're in a nice rhythm, you might as well hold it all the way to the end. You've got a couple days rest now until the finals, and I love what Nikisha Price did there. Here goes Kaylin Brown, and these Arkansas Razorbacks, they just have that other overdrive gear in the last 100.
Well, the bubble was 51.52 coming in. 4 women under 51 seconds in that third and final heat, breaking the hearts of the athletes behind them. Brianna White ends up getting it at 51.40. That's the final qualifying position, but all 4 Arkansas with the top 4 times.